Hi, survivors. It's me, Represent, reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not horrible. They trying to take us up out of here. Allegedly. But that's what's really going on. Yeah, I know I've been up alone like crazy today. That's because all this stuff is just happening. I don't know if TP TPTB just got it in for us for the month of February 2023 because all hell is breaking loose right around us. I'm trying to warn y'all. Everybody. Anybody who had to hear, I was trying to let them hear. Let me tell you something. And if y'all think all this stuff is on an accident, good luck with that. All these things, just in the last week. If it's not making you to wake up and open up your eyes and prep like hell and get prepared like seriously and have you a plan just in case you have to be displaced. I told y'all this last year when they started that W-A-R over there overseas where all our tax dollars be going to, but we can't get nothing, and now we ain't supposed to be filing our taxes. That's the setup too, allegedly. I told y'all then, when all those people had to automatically just all of a sudden be displaced in the winter time. I told y'all, they always strike when people are very, very vulnerable. Look what just happened over there in Syria and Turkey. In the cold winter weather, freezing temperatures. If you look at a lot of stuff that be playing out, it be happening in cold winter months. Now look, all this stuff that's going on, all that freeze that happened last week out there in Texas. I couldn't even get back home. I was stranded in Chicago because I couldn't get back home because they felt they wanted to freeze the state over. Just like they did in the Texas winter storm. People were so displaced, y'all. It was hell out there. I mean, they had it didn't look at this setup. They so-called all the shelters were filled. And if they weren't filled, they would not let anybody in there. It was freezing cold. I mean, cold, especially for Texas. Us Texans are not used to that type of weather. Ice everywhere. Cold, just cold. They're supposed to have like warming centers, right? Like for people to go to in the day. The warming centers were only for like so many hours during the day, and then at night they closed the warming centers down, and so people were still stranded out on the streets to freeze to death. But see, the news now, the mainstream media that a lot of y'all like to look at, they're not going to report all the people who actually died because they didn't have anywhere to go. All this stuff is a setup. All this stuff is a setup, and so now it's time for us to just get ready, y'all. I'm telling you, get ready, get locked and loaded. Have your plan in place. Be ready to go. Because it's just a matter of time for all this stuff just go down out here. It's just a matter of time for it all to go down. That's how I'm seeing it. Every time you turn around, there's something else going on. Something else going on the news, you know. And then it's a lot of distractions. On top of that, it's just a lot. And then this one I want to talk to y'all about. Then if you look at that, all the music related events and all the sports related events, all of it is catering towards Satan, towards Satanism. You know, in the music and in the clothes and in their hairstyles. They said one of them artists had their hair in the sign of a 6. All these different things, y'all. These people that run the world are Satanists. They're anti-God. And they're proving it more and more day by day. So I can't stay on here long. I just want to warn you survivors, don't take none of this stuff lightly that's going on. These are real signs right before us that we need to prepare ourselves. Y'all, and the food and the water out there in Ohio and going towards all the other areas around it are being affected. Ain't gonna be no seafood, no fish, no vegetation. They're reporting that their animals are just falling like flies. The cattle and whatnot, the chickens and whatnot. They said all these thousands and thousands of fish are just belly up. Be careful what you're putting up in your mouth. I'm telling you now, I still do that one meal a day, and most of the times it's beans and rice. And the beans that I've been eating and the rice I've been eating is stuff that I stored years ago. I don't trust the food. I don't trust the water. I don't trust the media. All these are heavy agendas that we are dealing with. And I hope y'all paying attention. It's a lot going on out here. It's a lot going on out here. and they not covering it up. They not hiding no more. It's just like boom, bam. This is what it is. This is what it is. So, you know, if you ask me, it's really past time to be prepared. You can't really trust nothing that's in that market no more. They got an all-out agenda to wipe us up out of here. Allegedly. But that's what's really going on. Let's talk about some of these events. It's just crazy. It's just madness. Now, in the last week, look. This is just the last week, okay? Hold on. Let's go on down. How many balloons? They've saying it's been 9 balloons that's been spotted and shot down. All this stuff is going on in the last week, right? Then, this was 4 days ago. The U.S. launches ICBM into Pacific. Okay. 5 days ago, no, 7 days ago, the earthquake occurred, huh? This is terrible. Then, 7 days ago, close to 500, it was 400 at the time, now it's 500. Over 500 major food recalls. And if you want to go see what the food was, go back to my video that says over 400 major food recalls. Oh, hi, Annie V. Hello, hi. It does look like war. It is war. It's a war against our life, allegedly. But that's what's really going on. And if you look at these foods, y'all, a lot of these foods are foods that we eat. And they come from more than one brand. It's a variety of different brand or different products. They had a recall on this food that we feed ourselves and we feed our children and we feed our families. Then they put out the warning of war with S-H-I-N-A. That was 8 days ago. Then we had the whole thing that's going on in Ohio. That happened 8 days ago. Oh, the earthquake 9 days ago. Then was it that same day or the day before? The U.S. downs the Chinese balloon. Now they saying it's UFOs. Okay, I haven't even talked about the stuff that just been happening in the last couple of days. All these grocery stores that are closing. It's an attack on our food and our water. Man, that's an attack on our life. They going to war with us. I told y'all this a couple of years ago. They was going to war with us. Now y'all starting to see. Now a lot of people starting to see, oh, they really going to war with us. So now we know what that whole illness thing was about. Then more major recalls on products. Now we're talking about products that you clean your house with to try to disinfect your area. So they just trying to just set us up on every level, right? Then, hold on. Let me go back. Let me go up. The 4th balloon, that was 2 days ago. Now it's the 9th balloon. I'm telling y'all this. I'm laughing to keep from crying because this stuff is really, really, really serious. Really, really serious. Then it's a day ago, the IRS warns not to file your taxes yet. Then we had, this was, I had just put this out, I think this morning, 9 hours ago, but this actually happened like a week or so ago. I think Queen sent me this information, either she or Miss Howe, the dangerous radioactive capsule that was found over there in Australia. Isn't it a coincidence? All these chemicals and stuff, all this stuff is just going on all of a sudden amongst in residential areas. Now we have the American F-16 jet intercept 4 Russian warplanes near Alaska. And there was some other stuff going on. I know y'all know. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. The clock is ticking. Time is ticking. I'm on my way to the country. And that's where I'll be. I'm on my way to the country for real. Like seriously. Because it's like day after day. We see they're attacking these cities. We just knew it was gonna be a matter of time. I hope y'all not drinking that hydrant water. I hope when you're bathing and stuff like that, if you putting some little Clorox or something in it, if you don't have ways of purifying your water, I hope you're not putting it in your mouth. I hope you're not putting it in your eyes. Be careful out here. It's some ugly, ugly stuff going on out here, y'all. What Anna saying? Yeah, she's saying, and the chickens killing them off. Exactly. That was something else I didn't name. How the chickens were not able to lay eggs. And you know the feed that these chicken owners were feeding them was out of one of these markets, one of these stores. That's why I say don't trust the products in the stores yet. If you hadn't started prepping before, I really, I don't want to scare people. I want to say before a couple of years ago, some of the products you might could trust up to a year ago, but now I wouldn't trust nothing. Y'all, the signs are on the table. It's clear for the eyes to see. Everybody's been talking about it. Everybody's not lying. People who actually have chickens have come out and said that a certain feed that they were feeding their chickens can lay eggs. This is thousands of people right here on the internet. Everybody's not lying. And the crazy part about it, they're not talking about any of these things in mainstream media. Same thing going on out there in Ohio, how they are locking some of those journalists up because the journalists are trying to tell people the truth. They're probably going to get fired from their job as well because they're telling people, oh, the water's safe, oh, the air is safe, and it's not. Just ask yourself, if something like that happened where you are right now, do you have the ability? Do you have the means, the resources to be able to flee from these areas? I told y'all this. When that stuff started happening overseas, over there, that war over there, I said, y'all don't think this not going to happen over here. I said, don't think this is not going to happen over here. I have a meeting about at 4 o'clock. I said it. And look what's going on, y'all. Y'all better protect your life. Protect your children. Start growing your food indoors. I've been hearing stuff about the rainwater. We can't trust nothing, y'all. They have targeted everything that God has created for us to live off of, for us to survive off of. Everything from the water, the air, fruit trees, the vegetation, the animals, us. And don't be surprised if another illness just don't pop up. I'm telling y'all, I've never gotten sick so much in my life. And in the last 2 years, it's like I get this cold, I get that cold. Some of them I can get rid of right away. And I have a great immune system. I barely eat. I work out almost every single day. I take vitamins. I was vegetarian half of my life. So anybody can get it. It's some ugly stuff going on out here. Let me see what y'all say. Oh, you're so welcome, Annie V. Crackshot 322 say hydrochloric acid rain is extremely scary. Exactly. So a lot of people who think it's safe to grow your gardens outside, y'all, you might want to think of doing something different. It was at a time when we used to could trust the rainwater. Can't trust nothing no more. Even people right around us, everybody's like, it's suspect. I had a friend of mine take money from me last week as if I don't need my money. Somebody I grew up with. Y'all, people are hurting out here. People are hungry out here. It's becoming worse than the Hunger Games. I'm telling y'all, this is the time for us to be bugging in, bugging out, whatever, and get far out the way. Prep, pray, stay out the way, and stay on guard, and stay on watch, because the world then went mad. Thanks to these non-leaders, everybody be going out there voting for. But let me tell you something. If don't nothing open up people's eyes right now, this if any time people's eyes should open, it should be now. It don't take a rocket scientist to see they're trying to kill us all. Allegedly, only because I got to see. And if you say all the chickens are gone, exactly. And then they raising the prices on everything. And then the food, not even food, allegedly. Gabriel say, a little off topic, Zane, but I am the only one but notice that the milk is expiring 3 to 4 days before the expiration date. It's been happening to my family for at least 3 or 4 years. I'm just, everything is suspect. Everything is suspect. I've been telling y'all too to watch that food in the market. You can't pay me to eat it. A lot of it. I still be going to get some of the fruits and vegetables because that's the kind of food I eat. Besides what I already have and that what I grow. So it's like, what do we do? But pray, because only God gonna be able to help us right now during these times and us being prepared. Can y'all imagine most of the people who are not prepared? Those are the people that we have to be concerned about. Because they coming, y'all. It's thefts are up at an all-time high. People are robbing and stealing like crazy. I'm talking about like crazy. They even shutting down a lot of the churches because people going in there on Sunday. They ain't gonna talk about it on the news. Going in there on Sunday, robbing the church. A lot of these stores are being shut down because people are going in there just robbing and robbing. It's a lot of home invasions. People are robbing. They turning good people into bad people because these people have families, man. And they're not gonna go without. A lot of people, more people now are homeless than ever. Y'all, and those numbers are increasing by the day. They're making it where you can't even afford to have a place to stay. How you gonna have a place to stay when they're allowing the landlords to increase the rent damn near 50%? I had a friend in New York, her rent was $1,800. She said it went from $1,800 to $3,200. And it wasn't even like a top-notch neighborhood. So they expect you to pay all this high rent, and then the utility bills are out of there. The bank's robbing you. I have to keep on disputing stuff every time I turn around. It seems like the bank taking some money out of mine. It might be $5 here, $10 there, $2. I'm like, wait a minute. I always know what my balance is every single day. I watch my accounts and I wake up 50 cents gone, 75 cents gone. If they're taking 75 cents for 3 to 4 million people, how much money you think that they're getting? Legally robbing us. Then we're not going to talk about the price of food. The price of food. Y'all, this stuff is just ridiculous. Like Rodriguez Perry says, everything is fake. That's how I feel. I don't even be wanting to eat the rice out the market now. They say some of that rice is plastic. This is allegedly, but this is what people are saying. Y'all, we just, we're gonna have to. These are the times that we are living in. It's worse. It seems like to me it's getting worse than what Revelations was speaking of. Revelations was speaking about these times. We like to just see it happening right before our very eyes. Like, it's really concerning. It's really, really concerning, man. Gabriel Johnson says, can the media talk about the illegal immigrants get all the benefits? This is what I'm talking. Y'all, I have a video. Let me finish reading this. Can the media talk about the illegal immigrants getting all the benefits? Meanwhile, us hardworking taxpayers are struggling. Like, really? It's ridiculous. Tired of the government taxing us for everything. Those are facts. I was in this building the other day and they had a lot of them coming in the building. They've given them cards, and with these cards they could use it. They go to the hotel. These cards are it's like an ID card. These cards are they served as a voucher for them, where they're getting free housing in the hotels, free apartments, free food. They're able to make free international calls. When we had that drought on the baby formula, remember y'all, when I was traveling, I showed y'all how they was giving it to them, and they wouldn't even give it to the American citizens, and it was all in the news, and everybody was talking about how they couldn't find any formula for their baby. They're giving it to them. They let them invade this country so they can further deplete our resources, allegedly. But that's what's really going on. How you allow over 5 million people who are not even from here to come into this country? You provide them housing, you provide them stability, you provide them jobs, you provide them everything, but then we have to struggle like this. We have to struggle like this. It's unbelievable. Then you take our taxpaying dollars and you send it over there to Ukraine. You didn't ask us. How do we feel about that? You just did that because it's gonna line your pockets too. Allegedly, only because I have to say it. Why y'all think they helping them people over there so much? Or supposed to be helping them people over there so much? Because they ain't on it. Allegedly. Hey, Sicilian girl. Hey, I'm glad you were able to join my live. It's good seeing you. I had to come out here and warn everybody because y'all, it's getting deep out here. It's really, really satanic, and I'm not lying. I'm not a scary person, but this stuff is kind of scary, man. It's like we living in a movie. It's like we living in the Twilight Zone. Every time you turn around, it's something else that happened. Oh, this balloon, that balloon, UFOs, this, that, and this and other. And it's like every day they rolling out something else, something else. But this situation in Ohio, I'm telling y'all, don't mess with that seafood. Don't mess. And a lot of them animals that y'all be eating out the market, I wouldn't even mess with it. I wouldn't even mess with it. Ain't no telling what the animal got in it. Because I'm telling you, they're going to still sell it to us. They don't think they won't take some of them animals that dropped out there that's been exposed to them chemicals and stuff, them chemicals, and skin them and all that and put them in that market. Allegedly. Only because I have to say it. Anything to kill us off. Allegedly. If y'all want to know how I really feel, y'all better join me on Patreon because I'm about to start watching what I'm saying on this live, but I can't help it. Because I just, it's really, really terrible. It's really, really awful what's going on out here. Sicilian girl says, it's my sister. She said, I'm glad to be here. I was just watching you on Patreon when I got the notification for your live. Yeah, I'm glad you're here too. And thank you for supporting me on everything. And thank you for supporting me on Patreon. Because that's like the only place I can really talk about how I really feel. Because y'all, whoever not on this live, oh well, because I'm going to delete this video. Because I don't need YouTube trying to, censor me and pull down videos and strikes and all this here because I'm telling the truth. Y'all better get ready. Get ready. And if you don't have a bug out area, and if you don't, that's all right. If you don't, have a place where you can bug out and stuff like that, I'm gonna tell you now, empty out one of them closets in your house. You better empty out one of them closets in your. I'm not trying to scare you, baby. I'm trying to get you ready. And if y'all don't have some water purification tablets and some ways of purifying your water, everybody can't afford a Berkeley, But I showed y'all that other thing I got on Amazon. I got them everywhere I go. I keep it. It'll filter your water. Have something to filter your water, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they attacking the water, attacking the food. And if you haven't gotten your body's used to not eating as much, you better start today. Now, if you on medication, I get that, but you better talk to your doctor and see if you can, what's the least amount of food that you can intake on a daily basis, and try to save as much food as you possibly can, and start cooking you some beans and rice and have it frozen and have it put up. I'm trying to tell y'all, get your preps and stuff together, man. Get your medications together, man. Get your antibiotics together. Did y'all hear about how they're now, I think Canadian Prepper was talking about this, how it's about to be illegal, how they're banning the fish antibiotics. That's the antibiotics that people can consume. This is what I heard. I have never consumed it because I have antibiotics. But that people would get, if they can't get the antibiotics that we usually consume, like when you have an infection or whatever the case might be. They say they banning that. They doing everything to prevent us from being able and being capable to heal our bodies and to fight off this war and all this agenda they are attacking us with. It's real, real serious out here. It's real serious out here, y'all. I'm telling you right now. And it's going to get worse. We think this bad. We have yet to see the worst. We have yet to see the worst, and y'all try as much as you can to get your kids and get everybody in your household on the same program. We're going to have to go back to what we grew up with. See, in my family, how I grew up, we woke up praying. We went to bed praying. And then when we got home from school, I saw my grandmother on her knees praying. See, we're going to have to be very, very, very prayerful. And even in those days, I remember my grandparents keeping a garden. I remember how we ate beans and rice every day. We didn't eat all this name brand food with all this food coloring and chemicals all pumped up in it. We didn't eat a whole bunch of meat and stuff. We went fishing, which I would not recommend right about now with all these chemicals and toxins all flying all in the air everywhere. People thinking this stuff that's just going on in Ohio. Can y'all imagine, especially living in these cities, amount of chemicals that we inhaling every single day that they not gonna tell us about? Can y'all imagine how many chemicals is in that water when you turn on that water? Your kitchen sink, your bathroom sink, your bathtub. Don't put that stuff in your eyes. Don't put it in your mouth without purifying it. And if you don't have a way of purifying it, you better boil it. I don't trust nothing dealing with these Satanists. I just don't trust nothing right now dealing with them. And a lot of people I don't trust neither. You better watch your back with some of the people that you know. And I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm just telling y'all what's going on out here. It's serious. And people are trying to get whatever they can. And we already know that when people are without, who are the ones they attack first? The ones they know. Patty Cash. Hi. Oh, hi, Patty Cash. Hi from Germany. What's going on in Germany? I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are well. Gabriel Johnson said, glad to put my input on this because I did my taxes yesterday and I'm only getting $180. While last year I got $700. It's a setup. Considering how much they took out from my check, it's sad. It is sad. And it's all a setup to keep us further in limbo. And y'all, it's the craziest part is to me, that's how y'all know they're attacking us. Why would you mess with our money right about now? Jobs are already scarce. When you got up there with that state of the lie dress, talking about the economy is great, it's all these jobs. People don't really have no jobs. And the ones who do have jobs, they have about 2 or 3 other ones because that one job is not suffice. I had this company hire me a month ago. I had to leave it alone. And God knows I didn't want to do it. But that little money they was trying to pay me, I said, man, I can go outside and beg and put up a sign to get that kind of money. So people barely get money. Then y'all have the prices raised on everything. Then y'all affecting our taxes. That's a time of year that we can really kind of try to regroup, or especially us preppers, get our preps together, get us some land, or try to build on the land. All that is just a dream right about now, messing with these people in Ascarica. I don't call it America no more. I call it Ascarica because it's scary as hell. Rodriguez Perry said, I have my gas mask. Silicon Girl said at Rodriguez Perry, where did you get it, please? Oh, he said, where did he get his gas mask? He got it on eBay. I have some on Prepperzan as well, but y'all get it wherever y'all can. That's all I can tell you. I got some on Prepperzan.com too, but y'all get it however you can, whether it be Amazon, eBay. You better get it. I'm trying to tell y'all. And also them what's them tablets, them iodine tablets? Y'all get them. I had them on Prepperzan too, as Prepperzan.com as well. Y'all get those iodine tablets. Y'all don't have to get them for me, but just in case, like the chemicals or whatever, it's a nuclear war, whatever, you take them tablets, you should be okay. But you also need to get your gas masks and your radiation suits. I'm telling y'all, man, I can't believe that we really living through this. I'm serious, man. It's like I thought when they first started talking about that Chinese balloon, I said, okay, it's time for me to get to the bug out area. It's time for me to go. I said, okay, I'm gonna give it like another week and a half so I could finish taking care of my business out here. And all hell has followed since then. That's why I say the clock is ticking. We don't have no more time. It's time for us to get in shelter. I'm serious. And I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I feel like at any day now, I feel like at any time now, something is just gonna happen. Something very bad. I've been feeling this. A relative was here with me a couple of weeks ago, and they were sleeping, and they're an empath like me. They feel things. She woke up and she's like, something bad about to happen. I said, right now? She's like, no. She said, but something bad is about to happen. And I'll be doggone. A couple of days after that, all this other stuff started coming on and started surfacing. Y'all, and one thing I learned about the media, because I watch how they do things, the patterns, it be they do things for a reason, and they telling us for a reason. So not for us to get ready, because they don't want us to be prepared on nothing. So when it all happened, it won't be like, wow, because all this stuff has been playing out. So it's like they want us to like just get used to all these different things as if it's normal. And then they're gonna hit us with the shebang. I'm telling y'all what I know. I've been telling y'all for years this stuff was gonna happen to us over here. So a lot of people in America, we've been spoiled because we haven't had to suffer like other countries and other people. But the suffering is upon us. Y'all, this country is foul. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's been foul for a long, long time. A lot of people still eating off the backs of other people and won't even pay no restitution towards it. See people struggling, see people suffering and won't even help them. They own veterans or on the streets homeless, won't do nothing to help them. These so-called leaders that people go and vote for, all they do is line their pockets. The people who sponsor them, give them millions of dollars to help them get in office, they have to do what those people tell them to do. Y'all, these people in power, they're going to do things to keep on getting money to help themselves and their rich friends. They don't give a damn about people like you and me. Why in the hell people go vote for these folks, man? I don't get it. Go and vote for these people. What do they do for you? Because can anybody answer me? Name one thing that they do. Name one thing that they've done to help any of us. I can't name not one thing. So why go and vote for people who are not helping you? What time is it, y'all? I had a meeting at 4 o'clock. It doesn't make no sense. Y'all be on here for about 3 more minutes. Y'all have anything else to say? Ancient Soul said apple cider vinegar with turmeric and garlic, natural antibiotics. Those are really good, and I keep it. I consume that garlic every single day. Thank you, Ancient Soul. That's a great combination right there. Apple cider vinegar with turmeric and garlic. Y'all make sure y'all get that. And make sure y'all consume it. I wish y'all the best. My prayers are with you and your families. Oh, thank you too, Silicon Girl. You're my sister. Thank you for everything as well. Y'all just get ready. Stay ready. Rodriguez Perry said, I'm getting more survival food. Absolutely. Absolutely. And store a lot of water. And if you're using the public water, the hydrant water, boil it before you use it if you don't have other ways of purifying it. God bless you all. God bless us all. Is all I can say. Because it's like Tales of the Crypt out here, y'all. It's a nightmare. I wouldn't be surprised if aliens start walking amongst us right now. It's like all of a sudden they just come out. So what, they release them? Because they've been knowing about them. They've been knowing them. I'm just trying to see how all of a sudden they evading the world. They evading this country. All of a sudden y'all gave them permission to. Y'all just let them on out. It's something. It's something terrible. It's really, really awful. Our lives are at stake. Allegedly. It's just terrible. Anna V, you're very welcome. Sunshine Archer said, God bless you. Take care. God bless you guys as well. I'll try to hop back on here. I don't know if it's going to be later or tomorrow. I'll try to do more lives, y'all, so we can be here for one another and we can talk about it. I believe in the power of communication. It's very important. A lot of us, we got a lot on our mind. A lot of us have been through a lot, and God has gotten us through it. But it's very important to communicate about how you're feeling during these times, because you walk around, you can be upset. If you don't have no way of releasing it, it can affect you mentally. And we need to be strong right now. And we need to be strong for our children. We need to be strong for our elderly parents. We need to be strong for our community. And all of us who believe in God, we need to stay strong and keep our faith strong and not let Satan win. because that's what the devil is trying to do. Kill and destroy everything and cause all this confusion. So I'll try to come on here and do more lives. I apologize that I really don't do lives like that. Y'all know I'm not fancy like that. You know, I'm just not. I just, come out with the message when I can. God gives me the strength to. But I think it's time for us to communicate, put our heads together, put our plans together, see what we can do to help one another, like for real. Because trying to do all this stuff alone, I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. God bless y'all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. I wish everybody the best. Watch this world. Watch the weather. Smell your water, boil and purify your water before you use it. And y'all join me on Patreon if y'all really want to know how I really feel about what's really, really, really going on. And keep surviving. Purposand.com.